Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. Jarl of the Appian Way here. So, I'm doing something I haven't touched in a really, really long time, which is Warhammer 2 multiplayer. And as I was thinking about how am I going to go back into this and make interesting content, well, what you're looking at here is a new guide by the one and only Pope Brittani, who's a moderator on the Era of Carthage Discord, with some multiplayer basics. And I'm going to use his tried and trusted opinions here to build an army and see what I can do. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to load up just a custom battle, I suppose. That way I can work on an army on the side while I'm looking at these notes. Oh man, this is putting a tax on my poor little laptop. The faction that I'm going to be building for here, yeah, I'm gonna go something crazy, something I never play. You know, I never really play. I'm thinking between High Elves, Warriors of Chaos, Vampire Counts, Vampire Coast, Tomb Kings. Let's go with Tomb Kings. Alright, anyway. That's not what you're looking at anyway. We're looking at his tips. I'm going to briefly cover through these real quick. Learn how to read unit cards. Well, I can do that. I know how to read a unit card. Okay. Always bring a caster with 3 spells max. Okay. Oh, that's not a problem. Let me go ahead real quick and just... Alright, here we are. Always bring a caster with 3 spells max. That's a Necrotect. That's the Tomb Prince. Death, Light, or Nehekara. I do like me Death and Light. Let's go with... I'm going to put this Lich Priest in here. 3 spells max. Not the Shem's Burning Cheese. The Net is good. The Banishment is good. Don't want the Time Warp. Don't want the Light of Battle. Okay. So we're going to go with Foz Protection, Net of Amantok, Banishment. Those are good. Alright. Now, let's see here. Going back to the guide. What's next? So next we have... check what abilities items your lord and heroes have and ask if you really need them. Every character having Foe Seeker can add up to a hefty chunk of gold, but abilities with percentage buffs on a unit with high base stat can increase their potential by a significant margin for relatively low cost. Okay, well then, in that case, let me just tab right back on over real quick. Well, let's pick a lord real quick. That's just a Tomb King. This is High Queen Khalida, Grand Hierophant Katep, which is full of cheese and meme. Archon, well, probably not cheesy. Archon the Black or Cetra the Imperishable. You know, I'm gonna go with my instinct here, which is I like how Khalida's stats stack up to Cetra for the cost. So I'm gonna go with High Queen Khalida here. Now we gotta look at our weapons and abilities, or items and abilities. Okay, so let's start with what I know, which is Lich Priest of Light. 66% magic resistance for self and allies within 40 meters. Meh. Nefara's Scrolls of Mighty Incantations. Augment of the Winds only acts on target's within area. Okay, so it's a boof to... It's a boof? It's a boof. It is a boof to your magic reserves. It's a buff. I do like stuff like this, but I'm just going to pass on it for now. It's just money that doesn't need to be spent. Exorcism, Wild Casting. These... Okay. Maybe somebody can explain these abilities to me. Almost all of the casters have some kind of, like, duration constant, target self, allies within range, active if casting, and the range is map-wide. While they're casting... The army gets a benefit of +4 leadership and immune to psychology for 11 seconds. Okay, so as I am understanding this, this means every time this Lich Priest casts a spell, everybody gets immune to psychology and +4 leadership for 11 seconds. That just, to me, seems a bit underwhelming. I don't see a cost here. It's about 60. Less than 60. I'm just taking it off. And this is the Curse of Kshar. Let's see here. It's a hex that targets an area for 25 seconds. Cannot use if hit points are greater than 50%. And they get minus 60 armor. That just feels like a really good way to put on a death blow onto somebody. You just, like, you get a blob, and you just banished them. Their numbers are depleting heavily, and then Curse of Kshar, and then all of a sudden their armor is nothing. I like that. How expensive is it? Like 70. I'll keep that. That sounds like fun. And with all the money I just saved, a Skeletal Steed, I do believe in making my spellcasters mobile. So High Queen Khalidah's items and abilities. The Venom Staff. It's magic. It's a shotgun. Shoot shrapnel on impact, strong versus multiple units, effective at long range. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. That sounds like it'll be fun to use. Tomb Strike. Melee attack, 30% weapon damage. She's already at 450. And I bet you if I put her on a decent mount... Oh, her weapon strength does not change all that much. Okay, so... There's a 30% weapon damage. Weapon strength buff. I was about to say boof again. Venom Wave, which is an explosion. Does not affect friendly troops. It's magical damage. Centered on her. My Will Be Done is a very, very moderate boost for 126. I'm not going to take it. Blessing of Asaph. The Curse. Disabled if hit points greater than 50%. Effect range 40 meters. Direct damage area. Okay. What does it cost? 66? Well, I don't mind keeping that. That sounds fun. I'm going to keep Tomb Strike. I'm going to keep Venom Wave. Mounts here, so I can make her anti-infantry on a chariot, or, you know, I can spend the extra cash and put her on that Necros Serpent for some armor piercing. That's going to be extremely important to have. So that's a no-brainer. So that's what the core I'm going to start with here. See what I can do beyond that. All right. Let's look at Pratani's advice again. All right. Next up, ask yourself what the enemy can bring and what you have to counter it. Okay. Well, we'll worry about that once I start. You know, I'm gonna go into a quick battle thing here and see what I can figure out. Always factor in the map. Okay. You may not always have a single unit that can do a specific job. In that case, look for synergies. The enemy can bring lots of heavy armor, and you only have non-AP units, but you can bring a mage with spells to debuff armor, making your non-AP units much more effective, so watch out for those matchups and synergies. Not all factions are created equal, so just do your best. It's okay. 12,400 large funds, yep. Whoop. Where was I? Think about how you are going to win. Does the other faction have low leadership? And maybe you can win by routing them off by, yep. Stuff like, how can you win? What is the path to victory? Consider unit mass. Don't just try to block mammoths with spearmen. Single unit entities are very powerful. As a regular unit takes damage, it loses models, which are models that now cannot fight. This does not happen for single entities, and they will fight at full effectiveness per model till the end. That makes a lot of sense. And then the battlefield tips. Do not set your troops up in a straight line. Yeah, that's a big one because of Wind of Death, Seafang, the Burning Head. Don't corner camp. If you think you have the mobility advantage, deploy spread out. If you don't think you have the mobility advantage, deploy closer together. That's good advice that I'd never thought of before. If you come up against a faction with heavy vanguard potential, do not vanguard units in isolation or more than a quarter distance from the neutral zone. Okay. During deployment, hover over the balance of power bar at the top of the screen. This will tell you how many troops the opponent has brought and can help you identify what strategy they will use and where they deploy. I like that. That's clever. I didn't know you could do that. Use your HUD. Yes. Use the minimap. Read the cards. When the battle starts, look at your enemies. Scout them out. Don't see the max funds. Maybe they've hidden them. You have to go look for them. Look for those hidden units. Light cav, fast flying units are good for that. Take the initiative. Don't just sit back. If you have the range advantage, you can be proactive, dictate the play, learn unit matchups and target priority. Terrain is vital. Don't sit still. Both players are attackers. Draw kiting is very uncool. Be aware of fatigue levels. Wish your opponent good luck and have fun. Common courtesy. Okay, all right. Here we go then. I'm gonna dive into this some quick battle here. I've got my core army set up. Let me just go ahead and put this recording into performance mode. All right, we're already 11 minutes into this video. Let's. I'm gonna quickly save this this bit of work I've done already. I've never played Tomb Kings before, so I'm destined to get rocked. Let's see if Pratani gives me just enough of an advantage to make a difference. Let's find out. All right, we found a match. Let's see what's gonna happen. As I was sitting here waiting for this battle to load up, I'm trying to think like, all right, so what if they bring, lizard men? What if they bring that or the other? I'm Altdorf Outskirts. Oh, classic map. Let's see here. Tomb Kings. All right, they're going Bretonia. Okay. I think this is actually a fairly fair matchup. I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen here. I want to kill some cavalry, and they just swapped over to Norska, which is fine. I'm expecting some mammoths, so I'm going to bring some mammoth-killing units. Like a Necrosphinx and a Sphinx of Usef. Yeah, I'm going double Sphinx. That's 4,000 points of my army right there. Boom! This is probably going to end poorly for me. And I'm going to want to go fairly wide with my chaff here. Ranged. What ranged options do the Norskins have? I'm not expecting a lot. I'm going to go 4 regular spearmen. I'm going to go... What makes you special? Poison attacks, meat shield. No, the poison attacks. I'm even going to go a pair of Tomb Guard with halberds. And then I'm going to stack up the rest here with some skeleton archers. 335 remaining. Well, let me think here. I do want the ability to scout some. I'm actually going to take out the Necrosphinx. I'm going to put in... What would be a good anti-large unit? I don't have a lot of armor piercing here, but the Norskins aren't really known for armor piercing. I want some... Oh, there they are. I want some carrion. Just in case they bring Javcav. I don't have a big answer for Javcav other than my archers. But I do want that. And I'm not expecting to see a lot of infantry. I'm gonna wish them some good luck and have fun. GL half. Just getting that out of the way while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I need some more armor piercing. Well, could go with a Tomb Scorpion. It's a fun unit. Why not? Okay, so what's my path to victory here? Well, Pratani, my path to victory here is to deal with large creatures that the Norskins are bringing to bear by combined armed fire of archers if they're low armor and my Necrosphinx. And as for any armored units that the Norskins may bring, I do have the Tomb Scorpion on board. I doubt that he's going to throw Marauder Champions at me, but that Tomb Scorpion is going to be a very good answer to Marauder Champions. Hunters can be scary. It'd be great if I can, like, net down some of his mobile units. I think he's going to have the mobile advantage. I'm going to try and net them down, run them down with, halberds, tie them up with carrion. There's a pretty hefty forest over here on my right flank. If I'm playing the white or the yellow player. I think I'm playing the yellow. I think that's how it always goes. Heck, even if I'm playing on the red side of this board, I'm going to want to scout out those trees, which is what the carrion are for. And then the carrion are also going to be there in a position to, when I'm ready to pounce and put myself into combat, to tie down specific units, along with the Net of Amantok. If I can get a blobbed infantry, I doubt he's bringing lots of infantry, but I do have the Banishment, which I can use. And I also have Foz Protection.
Hi, Queen Khalida.
Alright, so, yeah, there's a lot of trees here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just set these... I'm going to set them up over here. Just go ahead and start scouting that out early, because I just don't want to take a chance on surprise skin wolf, some stuff like that. I'm going to do my Tomb Guard on my flanks. Do a core of this. Don't just put them all in a straight line, because they could bring Wolfric, they could bring that nasty little boat of his. So I'm going with a deployment kind of like this for my infantry corps. Let's put that in a group. Let's put my 2 carrion in a group. Let's do Khalida and her boy toy over here. Let's get a closer look at these guys. Ba-boom. Mobile Leadership Corps. Okay. Next up is going to be the Archer rank, which I'm going to deploy like so. And I can, I can drop back a spear. I can drop back a halberd based on how I see them mobilizing. And then I'm going to do... Why would you forward deploy? I was about to say, why would you forward deploy a Tomb Scorpion? And then I realized, hey, I could put it in the woods right now. And I'm going to do the Necrosphinx over here. It can't hide. There's no way. I'm sorry, this isn't just a Necrosphinx. This is the Sphinx of Usak. Alright, so how many did he bring? 830. So there's gonna be a Marauder Corps here. I'm excited about banishing some Marauders. Ready if you are. I used to play Norska all the time a year ago when I did a bunch more multiplayer. This is either going to be great or it's going to be terrible. Whew. Sneaky Tomb Scorpion. He was patient with me in setting up, so I'm gonna be patient with him as he builds his army. If I'm looking at the battlefield from his perspective, is there some difficult terrain here? It's not impassable or anything, but it is heavily featured that could block. I mean, if he doesn't have handguns or anything like that. This is a. I am very sorry to say, Warner. This is a handgun-free battle. He's ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. All right. So right away, I see chariots, marauders, marauder berserkers. Are these champions? They're just regular marauders. He did put skill ranks onto them. Wolfric, shaman, sorcerer of fire. He's got a wolf pack out here that I'm used to seeing in action. I'm going to go ahead and start moving up. I don't see any ranged element in his army. Ah, I did find... What did I find? I found some skin wolves. They're anti-large, so I'm going to go ahead and get my Tomb Scorpion out of there. Oh, I just got... No! 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 I'm gonna drop these halberds back. Alright. Yeah, I deserved that. Thankfully, though, I wasn't in a completely straight line. My archers only got a little toasty. Nothing else I couldn't handle everywhere else. I'm gonna keep this unit out here. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Net right here. Here we go. Okay. Venom Wave. Oh, that's the wrong one. Nuts. Okay, Tomb Strike. Get in here. Oh, I picked... Wait, what? Oh, this. Target that. Let's get the Necrosphinx in here. Get that. Okay, okay. You guys come over this way. I'm getting enveloped. Yeah, they just ran right past my my halberds. That's good. That's kind of exactly what I wanted. I don't have enough Winds of Magic yet for any of those abilities. I'm going to just charge right on in here with the Necrosphinx. There we go. She's doing well in this blob. I need to get my archers out of here. This is... Yeah, they've gotten all over... Oh! The, yeah, the Skin Wolves found my... my Scorpion. Alright, let's just go ahead and have them open fire on this. And, okay, so you guys should come this way. Alright. Khalida is not fighting Wolfric anymore. He's getting his... Let's get the Tomb... I'm sorry, the Necrosphinx of Uzek out here. And let's have... These guys fall back this way. Go and attack that. Yeah, this is really bad. Skin Wolves all over that unit. Which is fine. It's fine. I can now summon this unit, and I'm going to need them over here, I think.
Warrior Queen.
And let's get the Warrior Queen out here. And I need a banishment soon. Really soon. One more Wind of Magic. And I can... Here we go. There we are. I'm going to pull my Carrion out of this. And let's get those guys over here. Khalida. Alright. Let's get the Sphinx of Uzek back out on this. And my Carrion attack. Oops. Yeah, attack there. What is my Necrosphinx doing all the way out here? Get out and attack that, please. So I'm just getting blobbed up over here and surrounded. I really want to get my Tomb Scorpion into some infantry. That's a good target. Take that. And you have no Winds of Magic. Let's get you out of combat here. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that engagement. Please. Yes. Let's do this together. Alright. And disengage from that, please. I would very much rather have you in the Berserkers right now. Let's get you into this. Do that explosion.
Of course.
Hit those Berserkers. Ooh, he's getting ruined by Wolfric. Heavy damage. Let's put Foz protection on Khalida real quick. She's getting beat up. Pull her through that. Let's get the Summoned Shabti into position to support her. Boom. Trigger that. Get back in it. Get the Necrosmink to target the Skin Wolves. Alright. Tomb Scorpion, please. Fight things smaller than you. Get into the back of this blob. Power Bar is going fully against me. Losing the Tomb Scorpion because it just cannot get itself out of the Skin Wolves. Khalida, throw your shotgun blast over here, please. Oh, just in time for the Tomb Scorpion to completely lose its health into the mobs of those little berserkers down there. Wow, that's ugly. I never even saw this happening over here. Alright, so Scorpion got wiped out. This is, oh, he never even made, Khalida never even made the attack. No, it's getting interrupted. Let's see if she can't pull it off. Nope. Can she do it point blank? Nope. Nope. It's not happening. Game over, folks. That was a travesty in less than 5 minutes. Close defeat. That's a little bit too kind. Ooh. Oh boy. All right then. I did manage 77 kills with that banishment. That was good. No, right away I just did not have the situational awareness to take care of all of the infantry I brought in the face of the wolf packs that he had. Owen played very much the same kind of Norskin game that I like to play, which is, you know, burning head and wolf packs and tying down units, and archers were completely wasted on me. Yeah, no, that was 131 kills on the Norskin Ice Wolves is pretty telling. Yeah. I'm not sure what Carrion we're supposed to do in this match, but they did help me see the armored Skin Wolf before I threw away my Tomb Scorpion into it. And never mind that I let them catch the Tomb Scorpion anyway. Alright, there you go. That was that. Forgot to, you know, give him a GG at the end of that, but then again, oh well. There you go, my triumphant return. I apologize for the skipped frames. It happens. Bye. Oh, wait, you know, before I go, allow me to take this opportunity to say, hey, I am back. What do you want to see on my channel? That's a big question. I have a lot of content that I like to do, that I've had fun doing in the past. There are a bunch of you out there that really like my live streams, that really enjoy just being a part of my, you know, role-playing game adventures and helping me make decisions by committee. There's always Total War, but, you know, my computer isn't the best for running it and recording it. I definitely can't stream any Total War games, but I do love playing them. And then there's you know, there's other role-playing game related material that I have access to, things that I can always introduce, because that's always really been where my passion lies. Even in the Total War series, it's always been from a role-playing aspect, which is weird because you think Total War and you think, oh well, this is a turn-based strategy game with real-time combat, but it's also had a heavy element of character driven history to it. I don't know. Anyway, let me know just if you made it this far. If not, next time I'll remember to put it in the beginning of the video to ask this question. We'll see. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have for you today. It's going to be about a 30-minute video. Whatever. I'll see you guys next time.